My mom called me a slut for getting pregnant by mistake. Then the same thing happened to her. My mom never let me forget that I ruined my life by having my son Hudson when I was 16. She'd wake me up for school by saying good morning to the slut who couldn't keep her legs closed and destroyed her whole future for 5 minutes of fun. Every day she reminded me that I was an embarrassment to our family, and she was ashamed to show her face at church. Teen moms are just sluts who got caught, she'd tell her friends on the phone loud enough for me to hear from my room. When Hudson cried at night, she'd bang on my door screaming that this was my punishment and I better not wake her up with my mistakes. At family dinners, she'd announce that I was lucky she didn't throw me out on the street like I deserved. I worked nights at the grocery store and went to school during the day, while Hudson stayed at daycare that took most of my paycheck. Mom charged me rent for my childhood bedroom and made me buy all my own food and diapers, even though she made good money as a nurse. She told everyone at church that she was a saint for letting her slut daughter live at home instead of making me homeless like other parents would. When I got straight A's, she said it didn't matter because teen moms don't go to college and I'd be working minimum wage forever. You're damaged goods now, and no decent man will ever want you, she said, every time she saw me doing homework at the kitchen table. I applied for scholarships behind her back and got a full ride to the state college for next year. Hudson was thriving at daycare and hitting all his milestones early, even though mom said children of teens always turn out stupid. I saved every penny I could and planned to move into student housing with Hudson as soon as I graduated. Mom had no idea I was leaving because she was too busy going to wine nights. She'd been going out more and more lately and coming home drunk at 3 in the morning smelling like cologne. But then mom missed her period and I heard her throwing up every morning for a week. She took 5 pregnancy tests in the bathroom and I heard her sobbing when they all came back positive. The real shock came at her first ultrasound when she found out it was triplets from some guy she met at a bar whose name she didn't even remember. She was 43 years old and suddenly pregnant with 3 babies from a one-night stand while drunk. This can't be happening to me. She kept crying while I fed Hudson his breakfast. Her church friends completely abandoned her when they found out she was pregnant without a husband or even a boyfriend. They called her the same names she'd called me for 3 years, like war and slut and embarrassment. Her job put her on unpaid leave because she was too sick from the pregnancy to work, and she couldn't afford the mortgage without my rent money. She had to sell her nice car for a used minivan that could fit 3 car seats. The pregnancy was high risk because